Hello there, Cradites. My name is Daniel Orson. I'm a violist. I went to Credo in 2008 and 2009 and was also a counselor in 2017. Today I want to talk about the scapular muscles and how to activate them, how to use them, how to strengthen them for your long-term health as an instrumentalist, and also to get better sound quality. Okay, I'm going to put this down for a moment. So the scapular region, it's a pseudo joint. There's a lot of different muscles and bones that all sort of connect there that we call the scapula, or just scap for short. And these muscles do different things, but they work together to bring the shoulder blades back, to move the shoulder blades. When the shoulder blades are, when those muscles are contracted, it stretches the chest muscles. And when the chest muscles are contracted, those muscles in the back, the scap muscles, are relaxed. And they can get weak, and we can get kind of forget how to use them if we spend too much time with our arms in front of us, like when we play the viola or the violin or the cello. I've known about the scap muscles for a while. They're quite important for musicians, and I've done some maintenance exercises almost every day for years, for several years, like 4 or 5 years. But I learned a couple weeks ago that I was doing them wrong. Because I used the muscles so little that the connection from my brain to the muscles was not working, and I couldn't control them, and I was using other muscles, particularly my lats, to do what should have been the job of the scaps. So if you're that bad, if you can't easily use the scaps the way they should be, there's a way to kind of find them. Hold your arm out straight. I'd say grab the elbow or somewhere before that, because otherwise you can just kind of end up doing this. But you want to move the arm backwards. Move the arm straight back, pull it back. And you should feel some muscles inside of your shoulder blade, between your shoulder blade and your spine, contracting. It would look like this from the back, to kind of give you an idea. Okay. And that'll help you find the scaps and what they do. Now, you can turn that into an exercise by adding resistance. So here's a resistance band. And now use the muscles to just pull straight back like that. And you can of course do it with both hands at the same time. But sometimes isolating helps if you're just not used to using the muscles. Another good exercise is this. Now this is one where you have to be really careful because it's easy to use the lats. I was using the lats. I was doing this exercise a lot. I was using the lats. This is what it is for me when I use the lats, and this is what it is when I use the scaps. You probably can't see a difference from the front, but I feel a big difference. And you might be able to see it from the back. I have no idea. So this is lats. And this is the scaps. Yeah, so hopefully there was a difference that was visible, and it would have had to do with the movement of shoulder blades. You want those shoulder blades down and back, and you want to use the muscles in between the shoulder blades to make it happen. Okay, so that's the scaps. That's sort of how they work, how you can find them, activate them, and strengthen them. And really, we're playing the viola, we're playing the violin, the cello. We're going to spend a lot of time with those muscles relaxed and these muscles up here tight. So you're going to have to do stuff on a regular basis as a musician in order to stay healthy. You're going to have to strengthen those and stretch here pretty much every day. Now, using the scaps, finding them can make a huge change in your sound. It was a revelation for me. The reason is that if we're pulling with the scapular muscles, it pulls in this direction. It pulls back towards us. And if we think about when we take the viola, one of the maxims of getting a good sound is close to the bridge. Or not just a good sound, also a loud sound. Well, the good sound's more important, but it'll really project. And the closer you can get to the bridge, the better. And the bridge, there's a lot of tension there. It pushes away, it pushes the bow away. So you want to have something that'll pull the bow towards the bridge, and your scaps will do that. Your fingers can also do that, and thinking about the mechanical chain, that's pretty much it. It's fingers and scaps. If you're not using your scaps, you just got these little fingers. They can't do so much, especially out at the tip. They have more power at the frog, more leverage. They have almost none at the tip. At the tip, you can really use the scap. You see, if your arm's extended, you can pull back, and that pulling back can be towards the bridge. This probably isn't going to be a good sound demonstration, probably not easy to hear, but I'll do a couple bows without the scaps involved at all. And now I'll do some where I have it contracted and I'm pulling in towards the bridge. So downward force, downward weight will only do so much for your sound. You also need to have a pulling element in towards the bridge, and your scaps can help you do that, and it'll really multiply. It'll multiply and change and deepen your sound. Happy practicing.